Monday to my fellow Authortuber weirdos, Kibby community, whatever you want to call yourselves. It is Monday, November 22nd. We are here to start the week with sprints. Can you believe it's literally the 22nd of November, like days before Thanksgiving? I have a special guest today too with me. Let's get this thing started and see what happens today, shall we? Wrong button. We're professionals. We're professionals here. Everybody, if you don't know her already, it's the wonderful, it's the famous SakoTumi. Go ahead and introduce yourself, girl.
Howdy, neighbors. It's SakoTumi, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. If you are interested in videos that pertain to marketing for authors, I have a whole playlist of them on my channel, SakoTumi Cass Voight. And it's not just me talking, it's also another bunch of Authortubers who have something to say on the topic. Also, I have a book on pre-order right now called Flambeau. It is the book I've been writing with BC for the past year. And we go live on December 11th, so keep an eye out. You're muted, love. Psst, you're muted.
Ha, yeah. Okay, I'm on it this morning. Can you tell? Okay. And if you haven't already seen it, there's actually a video on my channel that I dive into the book Flambeau with both Sako and the other author.
Great interview.
And you can learn a little bit more about the book and a little bit more about what's going to happen. And I think I also have the trailer on either my Facebook or my YouTube. So if you follow me there. Good morning. Can you believe it is Monday, November 22nd?
I can't.
Like the month is almost halfway over. The year is almost over.
I don't think I'm going to hit 50K. I might be lucky and hit 15.
I finally hit the goal marker yesterday with my nano. So I'm actually on track. I might actually do the 50,000 words for my first nano. I actually might do it. We'll see what happens. But I wanted to thank you and everybody else that's out there that encouraged me to do it, because it really has kind of been a helper in regards to getting a lot of work done for my book. So
you are trucking along. You're at what, like chapter 27 now?
I am on chapter 27, and total word count for the book is, hold on, the computer's got to work it. I'll tell you a second. We're at 56,982 words for the total book.
Nice.
So I'm just trucking along with it. Today is all about research though. So I'm kind of making my little glossary thing. So I'll be doing a lot more handwriting than typing today. What are you working on?
I am working on draft 2 of, so I switched projects halfway in, as you do. I'm working on draft 2 of my original nano project, my first ever nano,
which I find ironic.
It was a story about what if a master mage goes to rehab for coke.
And I love that idea, considering I'm a psychic, and if you know me, I have been to multiple rehabs multiple times. So I'm eager to see your perspective on it. So this
is book 2 in my Anchor series. It is the first book, and the short stories that follow are kind of integral to know before you read the second book, because otherwise the contexts have no context.
Well, I have a few books on my list that I've got to line up, including your Flambeau. So, and including a couple of BC's books, because evidently that's going to all correlate together too. Well, let's jump into the comments, because we got comments galore already going on. I don't even know if I can actually catch up to how many comments there are. We've got Christina Poe popping in on number 1. Hi, girl. Long time no see, and Miss Mint Ghost popping in as well. And Jeannie, good morning, you lovely ladies. I hope we're all doing great this morning. And are we ready to write? Let me know what you all are doing. I've got my list ready for my word counts for the contest. I already made my spreadsheet. So I've got everybody. I actually can tell everybody's totals for everybody who's been here already. So,
Cora.
Where's Cora? Oh, I missed Cora. Okay, so we got Minko saying hi to Jeannie. We got Jeannie saying hi to Christina. So much has happened since they've gone on. We've got a whole conversation. Tam is flying by. I have to agree. Cora, there she is. Good morning, lady. Hello, Miss Cora. And we got Devin popping in too. Of course, I got to do my shout out for Devin. If you haven't checked out his playlists already, they are my lifesavers on multiple occasions. He literally finds I think he's subscribed to every single author-tuber that's out there. And his playlists literally are morning to night, midnight to midnight, nothing but writer sprints. So check out his channel if you haven't already. And we got everybody popping in saying hi to Devin. Cora just nailed it. She just said hi to everybody in one. Jeannie, working on the promos for Beastly and other admin stuff today, then going to work on books 2 some more. I can't wait to see the whole series come out with her. She's been trekking away.
I kind of want to read Beastly. I'm sort of excited for it.
She has been trekking away on that book too, and I'm super excited to see what she comes up with.
I like my my smexy times to come with plot.
Yeah,
and it sounds like that's her MO. So
yeah, I kind of need a little bit of background and a little bit of foreplay before the foreplay.
Yeah,
type thing, you know.
Devin's gonna be having sleeping sprints.
So you're taking nap sprints.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to be coming in when people are talking, and then we're going to be jumping out to nap, and then we're going to be, so we're doing the whole social sprint instead of the backwards social sprint is what Devin's doing today. And Cora's trying to write for NaNoBook while not only do I have my kids, but babysitting 3 women. I don't know how she does this.
She's a superhero.
I don't know how you I give all props to all mothers out there and how you guys get work done. I can barely manage myself and my own time, and
I can barely manage myself. I can only imagine what it's like having 4 kids
or managing a mini-me. I could not imagine managing a mini-me, let alone other people's kids. Like my nephews, I'm actually pretty good with. I can manage them pretty well. But I find if I had to deal with myself and attitude in a mini-me, that's where my stressor would be. I'd be like, well, child. Is Beastly coming out in January?
I forget.
I forget.
Great question.
Jeannie, can you answer in the chat? Or if you want, well, heck, why don't we do this? Anybody who wants to pop in the stream right now? Because if Jeannie's probably not, because they might not.
March 20th.
No, March 20th. Well, there. If anybody wants to pop in the stream, there's the StreamYard link. Because, yeah, just in case. Because there might be somebody else popping in that she might feel more comfortable. There's more people on stream if it happens. We'll see what happens. So, just to give anybody who's new the rundown, I don't think anybody's new, but just in case, real quick, the way I work this is I usually do a 10-minute sprint first just to get yourself set, because it is Monday morning. Most of us, I don't think, are organized yet for even what we're going to be sprinting on. And then after that, I do 4 25-minute sprints, and I'm off today. I am literally procrastinating on the laundry that is sitting in my closet. So depending if people pop in or how we're doing, we'll see how long I go. Sako, you don't have to hang with me the whole 2 hours. Or 3 hours, or however long I decide I'm going to do this. Which way do I want to do this? There we go. So we got 10 minutes on the clock for the first sprint. And are you guys ready? And 3, 2. Don't forget to mute yourself. 1. Press the start button. Sprint. I unmuted my mic. It muted itself. Or did I have it unmuted the whole time? Y'all tell me. Was my mic unmuted the whole time? Were y'all listening to techno and rave music while listening? No, okay.
I was listening to my husband babble at me. He was heading out the door of the got truck.
We got a 1 minute from Sako.
Give me a second.
Well, just
Sorry,
Little
I,
bunny foo hopping through the forest. Sorry.
I was listening to some music that Mint sent me, which makes me even more excited for the music project that we're kind of setting up for after Nano.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a really great collaboration. Awesome. Yeah, it's super sweet.
Well, that's what Sako was doing during the sprint. And everybody's surprise, surprise, I found a genie. I rubbed my lamp. She popped out, and here she is.
I got rubbed. Yay.
You got rubbed. And it wasn't by your husband.
No. He got home too late last night. I was too damn tired.
I play with this kitty when you play with your guitar. So, what were you doing this sprint other than getting rubbed?
Well, Dave was getting ready to leave, so I was babbling with him, and I put together a little thumbnail that I can put on all my social medias telling about Fridays that I'm going to be doing live sprints because I set those up.
I still got 281 words out of that.
Woohoo!
Whoa, let's not flash everybody with my whole arm raising thing. Woo! Do the lean back as I put
This is not that kind of show. Well, most of the time.
down. So, you got how many words, Sako?
281.
I think that's the first time I have a word count for you, one of my sprints for some reason. I'll have to double check. Jeannie didn't get anything, or did you?
Well, I didn't get words. I just got administrative stuff. I made a thumbnail. Yeah.
You didn't get words. You got work. Cora, so Mint wants to evidently got rubbed too. Or does Mint want to be rubbed? We can talk about that later. No, I'm kidding. Cora got 24 words somehow with her own child and 3 others running around. She still got 24 words. That is actually impressive considering I don't even know if I could get 24 words done. But went and got a drink, went to restroom, getting into work mode. You know,
that's what that sprint's for, man.
Yep.
Exactly. And that first half, if we were at a bar, I'd be like, girl, where's my drink?
Right.
Because that's a normal statement. I'm going to go get a drink and then hit the potty and I'll be right back. Yes, it's Monday and I'm already thinking about Friday. Okay, folks, this is where my head is. It's my only day off, so that might explain a little bit. So, are we ready for the 25-minute?
Sure.
Why does Sako look shocked?
Sako usually looks confused, but we never know why.
So I was compared, so I write music too, right?
Okay.
I revealed this to Mint Ghost after I read her poetry, and I was like, we need to write music together. And she's like, hey, I write music too. Like, I'm totally up for that. And so she compared me to Chelsea Wolfe. I am looking for samples of her stuff.
What a compliment. Aww. So Chelsea, well, now then everybody check out Chelsea Wolfe. Evidently, Mink Ghost thinks she sounds like Chelsea.
I can see that. I could see us being on the same bill.
That is awesome. So Devin didn't get a nap yet. Well, I wouldn't expect that in 10 minutes.
Devin sleeps.
Yeah.
Evidently he takes naps. I bet you he's a nap sprinter.
You learn something new every day.
The man does sleep evidently every once in a while. We just never even knew it. I hope you don't hate her stuff.
I don't hate it. It's very like dark acoustic.
Ooh.
So
Like-
which is what I write,
I could
you
see
know?
that.
So the electronic stuff that I have on in a hidden folder online is very
dark. And
it's been through GarageBand and like I've doctored it, you know, but I do all my original songwriting on guitar.
very nice. Well, evidently Devin's coming in already with the link for it. So if
Yep.
if anybody wants to check it out, evidently Mint Ghost relates Sako's work to Chelsea Wolfe. So if you're curious and you want to do
I'm not offended.
well, then there you go. So I guess it's a good resource. Sako can sing very well. Really?
Aw.
So maybe karaoke night might be a go-to.
I have a couple of songs that I really like singing.
Why do I feel like we all end up busting out with musical numbers? I don't know why.
No.
Oh, which reminds me, Jeannie, have you seen Rent?
Of course.
Guess who hasn't seen Rent?
Oh, Sako
I
needs
think-
to see Rent.
I think we need to do a movie night like we did last time with Rent.
Okay.
Because
Rent is good. I like Rent.
if you're it is the best modern day musical, I guess is the best way I can say it. Okay, Author 2 karaoke needs to return. Oh, you know, guys, I was thinking of starting a Friday night stream. Maybe Author 2 karaoke Friday night might be a good thing. And Cora agrees that Rent is an awesome musical. All right, let's get back to work. 25 minutes on the clock. The next sprint is on its way. I know it's Monday. We all want to chit chat, but we got to do the worky works. So
You're being the strict mom today.
I'm being the teacher. I'm being my mother. Oh Lord. Anyway, so
We still love you.
Let's not point that out. I love my mother, but anyway. And in 3, 2, don't forget to mute yourself. 1, sprint. So I thought maybe a little bit different type of sound might work. Hello, ladies. Welcome back. Oh yeah, let's put this little, we have to do this and then that and then play and then remove it. Oh yeah. All the steps we have to do.
You got this.
Ah! So, how'd y'all do that sprint? Who wants to go first?
Go ahead.
I was busy talking to Mint Ghost about music stuff.
Guilty pleasure, guilty pleasure. Can't help
I
it.
got 487, so 487.
487. I have no idea what I got. I almost gotten to the end of my research, so that's good news. So maybe the next spring I'll do some writing, but yay. So Devin did a little bit of coincidental magic with Jeannie, huh?
That was funny because I opened up my music and I just put on a playlist, and I always shuffle it so it doesn't matter what order the music's in. And the second song was Manic Monday. The first one was
After Devin said Manic
yeah,
Monday.
after he said Manic Monday. The first one was Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears, so I figured it was an 80s day.
Nice.
Yes. Devin says it happens a lot. And look who decided to join us during that last sprint. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hello and hi and welcome. I'm sure he's got some totals, some numbers going on today, depending on his busy schedule. It freaks people out. I do the same thing, Devin. Freaks people out when I do it too. But yeah, coincidental magic is evidently a thing.
My dad used to do that before call waiting. He'd pick up the phone and say hello and the person's name, and they were the one on the other line.
Oh, there was a time that me and my friend were driving in the car on the way to Disneyland, I think. And I looked at her and I said, "Your mom's calling." And she was like, "What?" And her phone rang. And she just looked at me like, and she looked at the phone. She was like, "Hi, Mom." Like I told you, it was your mom. So with the radio and other people, I do it with the radio all the time. I'll want a song on or want to listen to a song, and I'll turn the radio on and it'll start playing. It's called magic. You will it into existence. It's energy. It's the transition of things down lifelines and into. I bet you when you get mad, Devin, I wonder if you get mad if electricity flickers, light bulbs flicker. It's curious to know that. In Mint Ghost is into the music stuff. So we gotta love that.
Yay.
And I'm an 80s baby, so
I am too.
Manic Mondays. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lunch
December might be an exciting month. June is definitely going to be an exciting month. Yeah, I'm kind of hyped for it because I've been starving for some good music making time.
Nice. So you've got a book going, you've got music making going, you've got your dancing in the background, you've got your photography, you are just like rocking and rolling for the new year. This is awesome. The 1-2 punch. Lunch break. My toddler decided she doesn't like chicken nuggets and only wants veggies and oatmeal for lunch. Becoming a little person with preferences and ideas of her own. That's pretty cool. She wants veggies and oatmeal over chicken nuggies.
Well, it's not a bad thing.
It's not. But chicken nuggies. Who doesn't love chicken nuggies? Oh, wow. We'll see what happens. Watch. When she's older and she's drinking, she's going to want chicken nuggies. Cora got 209 that time.
Slaying it.
Seriously, considering how many kids she's got. So, but
Chicken nuggets.
Devin's with the chicken nuggets and the 70s baby.
Well, I was born in the 70s, but I like the 80s. Well, I like the 70s music too. I just like music in general.
I'm with you. I was born in the 80s, but I still like Pink Floyd and a lot of the, like, even down to the Beatles and, old school Betty Davis and, yeah. Just writing, really don't care about word count anymore. because I'm way over my limit and don't participate in nano anyway. I simply let my shorty grow as it please. So far, it's a novella.
I'm so glad that they put. So far, it's a novella.
Novella. No, so far it's a novella. Hey, I remember that because he was kind of arguing with himself as to whether or not he should stop writing that short story because it was getting too long. And we were like, just screw it, just go, just write,
keep it going.
just keep it going. And Mint got 222 while discussing music with Sako. That's pretty impressive.
Multitasking today.
I was also listening to her stuff.
And Mint's got a child too, so
yeah, and Mint's got a child.
I don't know how they do it. I don't. I'm impressed.
I know I have a hard enough
time.
time.
Sleep right now.
I was gonna say I have enough hard time writing when my husband's home, who is just a big kid. So when he goes out the door, it's like I can get work done.
See, I am a big kid. That's why I think I like struggle with being like literally managing my own day. For those of you who know me, you guys watch me, like doing like not procrastinating on my own stuff is hard enough for me to not do. Like having to be responsible for another child's life or little life. Yeah, I would be in panic mode all the time.
Oh, he's at daycare.
Okay.
Oh, sneaky. That's how we do it. Yeah, we put them away in daycare so that we have some time to ourselves. Daycare should actually be considered like parents' break.
Right.
Like here we go. We're going to give you a break for the day. We'll go ahead and take them. Have a great day. Or the get it done day. Because that's the day you got to get everything done.
Right.
So I can tell Sako is very much ready to get back to her work. If not already. And I'm eager to get this done. And I think I'm going to take a smoke break and might get something to eat because I just realized I haven't eaten today. We're still living off of the coffee that when I'm not drinking coffee, honestly. But you guys ready?
Sure.
Are you guys ready for another 25-minute sprint? Everybody in the chat ready for another 25-minute sprint? I wonder if I'm going to text my friend, see if she's going to pop in at all today. And we got the sprint in 3, 2, and they all are so good already. They've already muted themselves. So you rock it, girls. And 1, sprint. love it. You hate it. It's that dreaded clock. Oh, I think Ginny, I think you're giving a feedback in your headphone. That's better. I was gonna say I can hear myself.
I think it's because I hit my microphone. It's being weird.
No. I think Sako is still in her music. No?
I was like finishing up a sentence.
Very nice. So how do we do?
I just lost track of what I did. Hold on.
That's what you get. Well, Sako, do you want to go first?
Or count.
Give me one. Well, I thought I was finished, and then I found a whole nother glossary, so I'm evidently not done. How about you, Sako?
400 something.
And what was it on?
Huh?
What was it on? What did you cover this time in the book?
He is playing Snow Fight with his childhood self.
Aw.
Snow fight.
And he realizes this isn't snow.
Oh, Lord. That could be a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, it is snow, technically, depending on where you're from and what you want to call it.
I am.
I did
And
436.
436.
Yes, ma'am. I got sucked into somebody sent me a article on a new cult that's down in Dallas that thinks that JFK Jr. and Sr. are going to come back to life. And now they're turning into more of a death cult. And I was like reading that article before I started writing, and I was like, oh, I need to stop reading this. Otherwise I'll go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So that actually sounds like a very intriguing rabbit hole. Oh my gosh.
It's weird.
Very interesting. So JFK Senior and Junior are going to come back to life and rescue the world.
Rescue the United States, at least. I guess.
Is it the New Age superhero comic?
I don't know. But it was really weird.
Somebody's got to make a meme on this one. You know. Well, let's check in with what everybody. So, we had Nicole popped in. Whoa, Hello. Hi, Nicole. You did send it twice, but that's okay. I don't mind. It's okay. Dia Rob. Hello, my dear. How are you? Thank you for popping in and saying hi. And evidently we were catching up on what everybody was doing. Justin was saying hi to Nicole. Are we on the third sprint or the second? I think we're on the third
sprint.
Mm-hmm.
Third sprint, second 25-minute.
Yeah.
We're going to be on the fourth sprint, but the third 25-minute here soon.
Math is hard.
Math is hard. Time is hard. Words are hard. Everything's hard. Okay. As adults, we have to function too much. And she's gotten 44K in her book. That is awesome, Nikki. She's going to head off to lunch. And we got Cora coming in. 329 words. Girl, what do you work? Do we know what she's working on? Do either of you know the actual book she's working on?
Romance of some. I think it's a sequel to her Roman thing.
Ooh. And I don't know how many words, but I got some writing done. Gonna grab something to snack on really quick. Not sponsored, but you want to sponsor? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I had to go, and I had to refill my coffee this sprint, and I actually got myself a little lunch because I have to eat. Self-care. Us authors forget about self-care. I relaxed and got ready to write again. Okay, well, bring me your totals because I think I have your name down for our little contest that's going here. Just in case anybody doesn't know, I'm keeping track of everybody who's doing word sprints because at the end I'm going to surprise them with a little gift. So, had to run to the store, but she's back. Whoa. Woo-hoo. I did that yesterday, I think during Sako and Jeannie's sprint. I think I ended up doing that, catching the last half. and he's still not counting, but I've decided the length doesn't matter, only what works best.
There you
Yeah, I'm going into quality, not quantity.
That's kind of where I am.
So I'm loath to count words, but I'm kind of looking at it as a big picture kind of thing.
Right.
So I'm at 58,000 currently. So that includes this past weekend into today.
Very nice.
I'm trucking along.
That's actually really good. I can't believe it. So this is the second draft, right? Of the first Nano project.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so, oh wow. You're already at 58,000 words. Damn.
Nice.
5. Yeah.
Damn. Good job. How much more do you think there's going to be?
Well, hopefully 45,000.
Nice. So that's your goal marker is 45,000?
No, my goal marker is 50,000.
Oh. Numbers are hard, evidently. I tried to do the time clock and that didn't work, so I don't know why I'm trying to figure out.
I'm at 5,800. And I've got another 45,000 to go.
Nice. Well, that's, yeah, see, don't look at the numbers. See, I'm
trying not to look at the numbers.
I'm at 50. I don't know how the heck I got to 56K. Honestly, I just keep going, but I'm like with you, I'm just going. I'm not worrying about, I'm like making sure the quality is there before the word count is there and just making sure I got the storyline right.
Mm-hmm.
So romance novel, Miss Cora. I'm working on a book 1 of 2 of the series. That's right. I had to add 11 words because the nano count for today ended up 666. You're like, no, we're going to finish this sentence right here.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. The base is like a damn beehive at lunchtime. I'm glad it was only a 20-minute trip. Dude, Mira Mesa and Miramar Boulevard during lunch break when the air base would, yeah. Oh my gosh, you didn't bother. Like I would sit at work just watching the line of cars just inch along like it was a freeway traffic jam. So I'm glad it only took 20 minutes too. Did you see any stingers? Devin coming in with the dad jokes. Very nice. Way too many people. People get crabby when they're rushed. And it's before Thanksgiving. So I can only imagine because you've got everybody running to the store at last minute for those last minute items for Thanksgiving.
That'll be me tomorrow.
Yeah. Didn't you say the other day you went to the store and it was a madhouse too?
I was at the gas station.
That's right. And it was a madhouse.
I have a short list, but I have to go to the store. And tomorrow will be the first day I've been actually outside my door in a week. Since I came back from Minnesota, I haven't gone anywhere. So I need to get out of the house. So we decided tomorrow, a friend of mine and I are going to tackle grocery shopping together. So
tag team it. I remember when my mom would take my sister and I and be like, okay, you each get a list. You start at that end. I start at that end.
Oh, I just have a very short list, but it's things I absolutely need because I need to make a cheesecake for Dave and I want a pumpkin pie and I need to get the makings for my glaze for the ham. So,
but aren't the short
pie? I hope pumpkin pie becomes a thing this year.
I love pumpkin pie. I actually like the inside of it. I don't like the crust, so I like to make just a big bowl of the pumpkin pie mix and then just throw whipped cream, Cool Whip on top. But Dave goes, I want the crust this year. I'm like, dude, I'm making you a whole strawberry cheesecake for yourself because I don't like cheesecake too much. It's too rich for me. And so I'm like, the pumpkin pie is mine. He goes, nope. We're sharing. So
my grandfather is a sucker for the Costco pumpkin pies. He will eat.
Oh, they're huge.
They're huge too. I know, and he'll eat an entire thing to himself. But there's one time the pumpkin pie was disappearing in the fridge, and my mom asked me if I was eating it, and I was like, I haven't had a piece. And there goes my grandpa out of the kitchen, my 94-year-old grandpa carrying a piece of pumpkin pie with whipped cream on it. And my mom's like, isn't that like your second or third piece? And he's like, if I want pumpkin pie, I'm going to have pumpkin pie.
Right.
And he keeps going. But yeah, the Costco pumpkin pies, he's a sucker for. But pumpkin pie, I'd have to say, is definitely my ultimate fave. All right, well, our 7 minutes of chatty time is up.
Cool.
So that means 25 minutes back on the clock. We have to go back to a sprint because, you know, it's kind of the whole point of this thing is to stay efficient. Or try to at least anyway. All right, so, and now that we all have got wonderful thoughts of pumpkin pie dancing around in our heads, let's get off to our sprint. And in 3, 2, don't forget to mute yourselves. 1, sprint. Oh, you love it. You hate it. It's that timer. It's that wonderful timer that tells us to stop working even though we don't want to. So I spent pretty much the whole sprint just with my jaw dropped, confirming information. So now that my head is swarmed, I can't think straight. So somebody explain what they've been doing this sprint.
I got almost 500 words.
Yay!
Cool.
Booking it. Sako is booking it. She's gonna catch up pretty quick. Was it the snowball fight scene that was just fun?
He is now hunting British soldiers.
Well, that's quite a change. Snowball fight hunting British soldiers. That's a bit drastic.
He is in the throes of withdrawal, so he's having dreams.
I was gonna ask, is this like in reality, or is he having visions? Is he fighting with a tree stem and not realizing it?
No, he's dreaming.
That's funny.
What is it? Men in Tights, when the blind guy like takes the sword in the fight scene to the wooden post because he thinks he's fighting somebody. Nobody else remembers that scene. Okay, that's just, I don't know why, but that made me think of that. Just fighting a tree because you don't know what state of mind you're in. That sounds like a fun scene to write, though. Still,
I think we're done doing sprints, Nicole.
I thought we had one more. Weren't we on the third 25 minutes, not the fourth?
That was the third 25. Yeah.
I usually do 4, but we've hit the 2-hour mark. That's true. What's up to you guys? I usually do 50 more sprints. No, Devin. No, Devin.
Slightly, a little too optimistic.
Well, he did a 10-hour. When I was mentioning that I might go a little bit longer today, he was like, 10-hour sprint. I'm like, no.
I got 354. I was working on a blog about how romance novels get a bad rap.
They kind of do get a bad rap, but that's also because a lot of romance novels rush into things.
Yeah, well, that and they're written pretty poorly because people want to get them out there to get sold. At least that's what I've seen. I went through 4 books yesterday. I started reading just to read, and I couldn't even get through the first chapter because the editing was bad or the dialogue was horrendous and the story, you just can't get into it. And I was like, oh, who put these out? Somebody published these.
They're just trying to make money.
I'm not going to say names, but holy cow.
I kind of gave up on romance novels. My mom and my sister were a little obsessed with them, and I started reading them, and I need a plot. I need a story. I need to fall in love with the characters and watch them, fall in love along with them, for the whole thing to happen. It's like, I can't just turn to page 25 and be jumping into bed. It's like,
oh, yeah.
What do you
First chapter sex? No, not my thing. But, some people, I was talking to BC about it the other day, that we like story with, like, there's so many different subgenres, though, that there's a book out there for everyone. Even my hubby goes, I've read romance that is actually pretty good. He goes, and what I've read of your stuff, there's actually a storyline. And I'm like, yay.
Yeah.
Because mine's paranormal romance. And like I told BC the other day, I can't write contemporary. I had such a hard time getting into writing my contemporary story I wanted to write, and I couldn't do it because contemporary is just too normal for me. So I like the paranormal and the fantasy and the
I went on Amazon looking for paranormal thrillers.
Oh, yeah.
And it said right on the cover, paranormal thriller. I was like, okay. And first chapter sex.
Yeah, what's up with that? You got to get to know the person.
You lied about your genre.
Yeah.
See, mine says paranormal romance. It's specifically a romance, but there's a storyline around it. And it's a 4-book series. and each one has a storyline that, there's fighting, there's, monsters, there's, witches and shapeshifters and shit. So, at least there's a story to it, and it's kind of a slow burn, but then once it hits, yeah, there's sex in there. Of course there's sex in there. It's a romance.
Like
but
I said, you need the foreplay before the foreplay before the foreplay.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. So, I don't know. That's just... So I made a blog that ranted about it. Just because... Well, because Barrett put up a thing last week about romance and why it gets a bad rap. So that kind of gave me the idea to go, oh, well, I could do a blog and maybe do a YouTube video on my opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Well, we all need rants, because truthfully, when we're all having a bad day, those rant videos are like awesome. The blog rants, it's like, yes, somebody's on my side.
Right.
Cora's popping in with 373 words. I read that right? Okay.
Yep.
My dyslexia for some reason kicked in for a minute.
Food is good. Stop to eat. Woo.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was kind of munching as I was working. 658 words for Mint.
Yeah, I wasn't distracting her this time.
Yay,
rolling. Get them doggies rolling.
Right.
Yeah, no. Devin, you can go away with your 50 spread. 358 for Daya. Nice. I'm loving this. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of the kind of the area we stick to is between 300 and 500 for most people for 25-minute sprints. I actually wrote a semi-romantic scene the last sprint. Ooh. Is that why it was 658 words? My poor doomed couple. Aw, what are you making that happen to them?
I did the same thing. I did this whole romance. It's why Enzo's so fucked up. Is I did this beautiful romance and then found out that both had been hired to kill each other.
Oh, that sounds fun, actually.
And she's the one who pulled the trigger first. So he retaliated and she fell down and he burned the house after him.
Oh, wow. And then that's before he went on the whole drug rampage and ended up in rehab, right? Well, I can kind of see why he ended up on a drug rampage and ended up in rehab.
He did not date anyone after.
That would not be something easy to get trust issues. You would have severe trust issues after that.
Severe trust issues.
You try to kill me? What are you talking about? No, trust me, it's happened before. Like, that's one of those stories that you tell people later that they're just like, you're bullshitting. You're like, no. That's serious on this.
She was a member of a competing family.
Oh, it wasn't a Romeo and Juliet story.
It kind of was, except they actively tried to kill each other.
Romeo
or like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith type version. I love you, but you must die.
I love you, but you must die.
Romeo and Juliet turned Mr. and Mrs. Smith before and after marriage. All right. Well, we're at the 2-hour mark, so it's up to you, ladies. Do you want to keep going?
I'm totally up for continuing to spring. I'm at a really good
Same
spot.
Here. What about you, Jeannie? Do we still got you for another 25 minutes?
I can do one more sprint.
I do have to go take a smoke break because
smoke break sounds good.
I am literally kind of tripping. Like, a lot of you already know I'm a psychic. I live in a very different reality world than a lot of people, even though I keep it very much behind the curtain, closed doors. What I deal with is very interesting. And
Lisa isn't streaming this week?
Huh?
Lisa hasn't put up a thing saying she's streaming yet.
And no one has scheduled a stream in her spot. And I used to be in her spot. Is this Devin's way of like hinting something at me?
Hinting.
Hey, Kibby.
Hint. By the way, your old 11 o'clock spot on, and it's 1:11 my time. How ironic. Oh, how ironic. Coincidental magic. Dude, Devin, you do it. Manic Monday playlist. Now that, okay, dude. Okay, I'll mark it down just in case. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m. Well, also, Devin, yeah, I was going to say Nicole might pop in there. Oh, he's hinting something at you. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess not at me. Oh, well.
It's not all about you, Kibby.
It's not all about me.
We love you.
Oh, Lisa has Thanksgiving stuff. That's right. She talked to me about that.
Oh, that was it. All right. Well, so we got 25 minutes back on the clock. Ready to sprint. In 3, 2, 1, sprint! I don't know. I'm in a weird mood now. I literally just, yeah. It took me 25 minutes for my head to regather into reality and consciousness.
It's tricky, right?
When you do a lot of research that kind of verifies a lot of things that you were like questioning, it's kind of a mind trip. So, even though I didn't get any words done at all this 2.5 hours sprint,
I got 150 words. That's in 5 minutes.
Dude, you've almost hit over 1,000 words just in this sprint.
Did I?
Yeah, from one of my counts, 500, 406, and 150. And then 280 at the beginning. Just over 1,000. According to my counts anyway, from what you've given me.
Yeah, I think I started at 54. I'm at 6,300. Doing pretty
So,
good.
Jeannie.
I got 409.
Crap.
Had to write out a bar fight.
Nah.
But she got to use her magic and got to tase one of the guys. So, or her friend did, because her friend's the Trueborn and she's the shifter. So her friend was being like dragged down to the dance floor and she almost got tossed down a flight of stairs by accident. And the guys kind of jumped in and the guy called her a bitch and she jumped forward and zapped him in the chest and knocked his ass out. So I got to write that out. That was fun. Plus I made something to eat. So
Good job. Well, you've hit what?
I'm not even sure.
You've almost hit, you're probably about 2,500 from my count.
I did 1,239 on my book and 354 on my blog. So yeah, about that.
Yep. Damn, ladies. I would say that's a pretty darn productive sprint. Considering
Right?
I didn't get nothing. Nope, didn't get no words done. Well,
yeah, but you're getting work done. So, that counts too. Research counts too.
And I've been making a lot of notes, but I just don't count the handwritten words. Mint, where it's shifted on me. That's what happens when people throw in their comments. So another 600-ish. Well, I'm going to put 605 if that's the case. And she already gave her total down below, so we're going to look for that. And she's done writing for the day. Don't blame you. It is only 1 o'clock, though. 168 words for Cora.
Because food for kiddos.
Yep. I can understand that. And she's hitting about 1,000 words as well so far. Yes. Oh, 554. Okay. I will change your total then. Oh, Lordy. I feel like my mother during Uno when she's taking scores of things.
Eloise.
Hello. Heloise. Is it Heloise?
Eloise.
Eloise? Oh, I love that. Just joined, trying to reach 45K today. Well, congratulations at the 40K mark and welcome. Welcome. We're about to end, but welcome. We've already been streaming for almost 3 hours now, so I think we're going to be actually calling it a day. 53 words.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to pimp out Devin's playlist.
Oh, yeah. Devin, throw your playlist on there.
Looking, Eloise, if you're looking for more sprints,
yes.
Devin Cutting has a wonderful playlist on his channel for each day of the week. And you can find the next sprint coming down the line.
I can't speak for everyone here, but I pretty much schedule my days by Devin's playlists because morning, noon, and night you can have there it is. Thank you, Devin. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
And thank you, Sako, for thinking of that and shouting it out because props. So if you need it, there it is. Click on it. Follow the playlists. And you'll find a lot of us there. Jeannie, Sako, and I are usually regulars, along with Mint Ghost and Nicole, and a lot of other people that are avid writers around here. So 53 words for Nicole, 44K so far.
She needs like another sprint.
Yeah.
To hit that 45 mark.
Dude,
I just checked out Devin's sprints and mine's on there for Friday. Yay! I planned out my sprints all the way through the end of December, so for Fridays. We'll see how that works.
I do it at the beginning of the month. I plan out all my sprints for the month. And then if I have any pop-ups, I'll do that. 2147 for mints total.
Yay!
Yep, that's about right from looking at my totals. So, you know, I told you my total word count for my book last stream. I wonder where I was last stream. I have no idea. I don't keep the total counts for your books. I do the counts for my sessions because I have a little spreadsheets that I keep up, and whoever has the most at the end, which I think Cora is actually the one who's kicking butt on that one right now, honestly. We'll have to see at the end, but we've got a couple people who are kicking up, but so far I think it's Cora that's got the highest number. Yep, with 2884. And then Hafran, who we haven't seen in a minute, is actually close behind. And Jeannie, you are in third.
Oh.
But that's not including today's totals. So I want to share this. So we're going to do this real quick. Share screen, window. Check that out, y'all.
It is
spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet.
I have a spreadsheet with everybody's names and all their totals. So just so in case you're wondering, yes, I am doing it. Admin in me, but
I know. I would think Mint Ghost would be up there too.
Well, Mint Ghost might be coming up close. It's whoever comes to my stream. That's the thing. Because you have to come to the stream and give me your totals.
I wasn't writing new words for the longest time.
That's why I'm doing my own little rewarded at the end, because it's if you come to my stream and you do the totals and you get your numbers in, that's who's gonna win. Not who wins Nano, but who actually comes and does the most work during my sprint. So we have hit 2 hours and 45 minutes.
We should probably call it.
Who wants to do their outro first?
Howdy, neighbors. I'm SakoTumi, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. If you are looking for sprints tonight, I have a Monday night write-in starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Please drop by. I'll be working on my manuscript for Nano. I'm sure you will be too, providing you're doing it. And let's get together and get some writing done.
Hi, I'm Jenny Noel. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook, and Fridays here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Central Time. I will be starting to do live streams and sprint and productivity and chats and all that fun stuff. I have a book coming out, Beastly Paranormal Romance, on March 20th, which happens to be my birthday too. So we're going to do a birthday book launch day, I think, on my page for that. So
I'm so in.
I know it's going to be so fun because I just want everybody and anybody to come say hi.
Party time, drinking on stream. No, okay. Are you gonna allow
drinking on stream?
Are you gonna allow drinking?
Drinking's fine. I can't drink, but you all can drink.
On top. It'll definitely be party time.
I'm excited because I think it'll be fun, and I had set the date so many different times, but I think that I'm going to stick with that date for sure. That's the date it's coming out. So.
All right. For everyone else who hasn't known, my name is KibbyRose. I am a psychic, a writer, and a lesbian, and I throw all of the weirdness and the funness, and I'm hyperactive. And, you either love me or you hate me, and you deal with it or you don't. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell for notifications. Do the same for Jeannie's channel. Do the same for Sako's channel. It really helps us out in regards to being creators, and it also gives you alerts when we do those live streams. So if you need to keep tabs, and Devin's list well, I shouldn't say that because Devin is always on top of his list. But y'all have a good rest of your Monday and a good week. Happy early Thanksgiving if I don't see you on Wednesday, and we'll see you all later. Bye for now.